Croatia is our new favorite country, and in this video you'll see why as we spend 10 days exploring 3 popular cities, dozens of dishes, tons of hidden gems, and drive across Croatia in this van. Welcome to Croatia, everybody. We're starting off in the capital city of Zagreb.
Today we're going to explore, give our first impressions, and start to see what this country is about.
Let's do it. So excited to be in Croatia. We're starting off in the Ban Jelačić Plaza. Love to see how many people are in this plaza. It's also like got such good vibes. There's like some music playing over there. Love the really pretty buildings. So many different colors and different architecture. Just love to be back in Europe. Feels super good. How do you pronounce Zagreb?
It's pronounced Zagreb with the emphasis on the first syllable.
I think we've been saying Zagreb. So this is Zagreb. One big first impression of Zagreb is how much graffiti there is, and they seem to just be embracing it. It's like everywhere.
I am absolutely loving walking the streets of Zagreb. The buildings are so colorful and vibrant, and they're all different colors. I feel like that is a little bit different from some of the European cities that we've been to before.
We'll never pass up a free tasting sign.
This is olive and almond liquor from Istria. Woo, it's strong. Oh, I really like it. It's very sweet.
Wow, it's like candy. It's interesting. I thought that Croatian would be a Romance language, but it's actually has Slavic roots from right after the Roman Empire like crumbled. The Slavs sort of migrated both south, west, and east, and these are the southern Slavs. Or the descendants, I guess, of the southern Slavs. So that's why, like, yes here is da, which is the same as Russian, has a lot of similarities. Another first impression is just how blended the old and sort of more modern town are. Like, usually when you're in an old town, the buildings are too high to see any modern skyscrapers, but here in the distance you can see that big towering one.
So Zagreb back in the day was actually 2 different towns, one Gradec, which is the one we're in right now, and Capital, and then during the Austrian Empire it was eventually unified into Zagreb, which it is today. And behind me is the Stone Gate, which is one of the gates that fortified Gradec, which we're at now, and it's actually the only one that is still standing today.
Architecture in Zagreb, it's insane. This one in particular, this is a St. Mark's church. The tiled roof, it's so colorful. It has 2 different coat of arms on the roof, which were added in 1880, but this one dates back to the 13th century, so it's one of the oldest buildings here in Zagreb. Delicious. So this is strukli. It's a super famous dish, especially here in Zagreb, Croatia. I'm super excited. It smells delicious. It's made by filling dough with cottage cheese, and then it's either baked or boiled. This one was definitely baked. Seems like a lasagna.
Yeah, it has like an eggy consistency.
It's got gooey cheese. It's got super soft dough. It's not quite formed into like bread yet. It's still got that doughy texture.
It's not bad. It's very salty, warm. It kind of just like is really soft too. This is the Zagreb Cathedral, an iconic stop here in the city. It was built originally in the 11th century during the king's rule in the Austrian-Hungary Empire. and it's since been destroyed many times through various earthquakes and things, so it's pretty much always in construction. So we can't go inside, but it's gorgeous. And those pillars there, the little spires, are 108 meters, super tall.
Wow.
We are at Zrmanja Park, which is gorgeous. There's actually a horseshoe filled with 7 different parks, I think, and Zrmanja is up at the top of one of the horseshoe tips. Fountains, trees, all the things. It's so nice to see nature.
Yeah.
After all that city, you know?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this park. It was a nice breakup from all that crazy city stuff.
Yeah. It's so peaceful and beautiful. Like, look at how well manicured that is.
Yeah.
So we saw this next stop on Google Maps and we were super fascinated. This is the Gorge Tunnel, which was originally constructed during World War II as a bomb shelter, but now it serves as sort of a pedestrian walkway, and it is 350 meters long, which is like 1,000 feet. I love the repurposing of things. So instead of just like closing this off, they made it a pedestrian walkway so people can still walk through an 80-year-old tunnel.
Yeah, it preserves history, but also keeps like
Functionality,
yeah.
So luckily we are here in Zagreb on a Friday, and every Friday here in the Dodok market they turn it into what's called the place market, where a bunch of the local super famous chefs come and cook all their signature dishes, and especially like unique takes on their dishes for very cheap prices, so 5 to 10 euro.
Number 3?
Yeah, that's us. Hvala. This pasta looks so good, so cheesy. They like literally stirred it in a bowl of cheese. Wow. It's so cheesy, so creamy. Polished it so quickly, that was delicious. And we made it to our home for the next 3 weeks. You won't believe this, guys. We are doing van life down the Balkans. For the next 7 days, we're driving across Croatia in this van, exploring hidden beaches, deep springs, mountain gorges, and some breathtaking coastal cities. We'll of course include a full tour of this converted van, but without further ado, here's to 7 days of exploring the real Croatia. What is up, everybody?
It is day 1 of Van Life Croatia.
This is gonna be an amazing trip. There's a ton of beautiful places in Croatia. We're gonna try to go to as many of them as possible.
Let's do it!
Let's go! We got a big old chunk of road to carve out, so cue a road trip montage. So far, these Croatian roads are so nice. Very well paved. I know this is a toll road, so it makes sense, like you have to pay to drive on it, but nothing but good things from these roads. Shaving your pits.
Don't get a close-up.
And I'm gonna go poop in the woods. That's real life van life. Pooping in the woods and shaving up pits. Gorgeous. and we're gonna go to a gorge.
Technically, it's called the Zrmanja Gorge.
Man, I love how green it is. There are so many trees everywhere. Gorgeous views already, and we haven't even made it to the gorge. You have these huge canyons on the side or cliff sides, and then it goes straight into the gorgeous green blue water with the trees surrounding it. I mean, come on, and the mountains. Oh,
It's times like these that I'm like, why the heck am I in cities so often when there's this just waiting when you leave, you know? And we have our whole house waiting for us back there.
van life's pretty great. It's different than the landscape we were seeing while driving too. Not as many trees, so I like the change up, you know? It's a palate cleanser. And now we are making it onto Pag, which is one of the islands here in Croatia. It is gorgeous, and it literally, the terrain has totally changed. Now it looks like we're in Mars or something. There's just full rocks and gravel, and they kind of look like a rose colored, and then they have water.
So this is camp for last night. It was amazing. After the sun went down, we kind of just spent the rest of the evening getting set up, and you guys will not believe how pretty this campsite is. Just check it out. You have our van right there and the ocean right there, literally 20 feet away. You can hear the waves from our home. Pretty incredible.
Time for a tour at our beachside camp. First, you hoist yourself up into the van because it's quite a big lift. And you have shelving space and the water pump right here that leads to the amazing sink. And then over here, you have a ton of storage space. Right here is where all the pots and pans are, along with a ton of other cooking gear, plates, etc. And then right here and here are like salt, pepper, olive oil, and cooking utensils. And then you have some charging stations and a outlet right here. We have a 2-burner stove that works with butane. And under here we have a fridge that is cold and gets all of our goodies in there. We have a table. It is removable. You can bring it right here where it is right now, or you can bring it right out to the front so you can have an outside view while you're eating, or you can take it off completely and have a little bit more space. And then super comfy couches. They also have storage underneath, and the toilet. This is the porta potty. It's removable. You can take it anywhere, and it's so nice because all you have to do is get up and pee right there.
Quick break to talk about like how aesthetic this van is. Just the teeny little touches, like the wood on the countertop, real plants over here.
This bed is huge and super comfortable. They literally got the mattress from IKEA, and so it's just super comfortable, and meanwhile it fit perfectly on it.
There's a fan right here that you can remote control. As far as vans go, no complaints whatsoever. It's very functional. I don't feel like there's any wasted space. Everything has done like 2 or 3 different jobs. I feel like I could live in here long term. You guys might be wondering, like, is this our van? You know? Unfortunately, as much as we wish it were, it is not. It is the property of Vancation Adria, which is a company here in Croatia. But the bright side of that means that you guys can book it yourself. And we highly recommend you do. We'll put the link in the description below, right at the top. It's truly nuts. I did not know Croatia was gonna be this beautiful.
And great oranges to boot.
Now for maybe the grossest part, the toilet. Just me and a big old bucket of pee. Nice. All right, and that is done. Oh man, it's like, I love when the sky's blue and you're swimming because the water's just turquoise. This is just so special. Oh, good morning. Slept phenomenally, but there's really cool places to see in Croatia. I'm just gonna get packed up, then it's time to go. Interesting. You take the gas and then you pay here. €68 for 53 liters. I'll put the conversion for dollars to the gallon. I feel like in the US, so many people just drive away, you know?
Goat crossing.
A whole herd of them. We are in the middle of nowhere going to this next spot. And I mean, I hope we have it correctly in our Google Maps, but this is super cool.
You keep saying things like he's not sure whether the Google Maps is right. When I put it in there, I definitely put the Google Maps in right.
I'm not talking smack. I'm just saying we're in the middle of BFE. Like, man. Okay, pretty sure it's the correct place. There's actually a church right here, so it's like a teeny town. It's not quite the middle of nowhere, but this is the Eye of Croatia. Famous on social media for like having a super deep pool that looks like an eye from above.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go swim and then
Here we go.
so famous and yet nobody's here.
It is so clear. Like, what? You can see straight through. That's crazy. I was not expecting that, honestly.
It says very cold year-round, often around 8 degrees Celsius or 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
Why is
Year-round.
Is it glacier runoff?
It's cold because it's a karst spring, meaning it comes directly from an underground aquifer deep within the Dinaric Alps limestone bedrock. So the water comes from like deep within, and that's why it's always cold.
Wow. Okay, so confession time. We actually had no idea that what we did next was off limits. Swimming in the Eye of Croatia is actually not allowed because locals drink this water. It's drinking water for the surrounding area, and it's freezing, so it actually could be dangerous. We had literally no idea, and we didn't see the signs, but we're keeping this footage in just so future tourists know, don't swim in the Eye of Croatia. While filming this shot right here, someone kindly let us know, so I got out as quickly as possible. Must say, it's still definitely worth a stop as we've never seen anything like it. With all that said, there's still lots to see in Croatia, so we were on our way. Man, I thought yesterday's campsite was nice. This one's also very nice. And we can easily access Split, which is the second biggest city in Croatia, and we really want to explore it.
Yep.
Let's go. Split is one of the most popular cities to visit in Croatia, and in our first 5 minutes of looking around, it was pretty obvious why.
So we're currently at the edge of the center of Split in the marina, and it is gorgeous. There are boats everywhere. Yeah, a lot of cruise ships.
Yeah, there are. Look at that. One's leaving. There's another one over there.
I love Split so much.
Great city, right?
Yeah, I think it's my favorite big city so far.
We were pretty famished after a long day of driving and exploring and swimming, so we decided to sit down in Split for our first ever meal at a Croatian restaurant. First dish is a cheese platter, which is a super common way in Croatia to start your meal. A cheese platter often is served with nuts, veggies, olives, and fruit. All these cheeses were grown in Croatia. There's sheep, goat, and cow cheese, and then they're served with truffle as well. Starting out with the sheep cheese, it's like really strong, smooth. It's lovely. It's a great way to start your meal. We weren't even going to try the cow cheese, but I tried it off camera. Crazy spicy flavor. Really delicious.
Oh, and bread.
Kavala.
And look at this bread. So fresh.
It literally looks like cornbread.
I know. And we have olive oil that's from the island of Brock, which is a Dalmatian island really close to here. So I mean local, right?
That's the name of the game.
All right, here we go. The olive oil has a bit of a punch to it. I love when the olive oil is a little bit more stronger. It's so smooth.
Croatian olive oil is really underrated.
Ow.
Did you bite your tongue?
Yeah, I ate too fast and I bit my lip.
We gotta slow down on olive oil.
Thank you.
Nice.
So because Croatia was under Venetian rule back in the day, there's a lot of Italian influence, particularly within the food. And this is probably one of the most popular dishes in this area. It's called black risotto. And the black color actually comes from squid, or in this case, cuttlefish ink. They put it in there while the cooking process is happening. It's very interesting. You can definitely taste that it's super fresh from the sea. Absolutely amazing. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did.
So we're in Public Square now. Absolutely nuts.
It's amazing to see this Venetian architecture. I know we've talked about it so much, but it's just gorgeous and so different from pretty much anything we've seen so far in Croatia.
Yeah, very different. It's so cool too that we could just park our van like right outside and then take an Uber 10 minutes in.
We are now at the Riva, which is their form of a promenade, and it is a vibe. It kind of smells like fish because we're right by the sea, and there's restaurants, people chilling, there's a church. The sun is like just almost hitting the horizon. It's so beautiful.
Kidding me?
Why does this feel like we just went to an entirely different place in like 2 feet?
Are we in Italy?
Where are we right now?
It feels like we're in Italy just without the crowds.
Our Uber driver said all you really need to do in Split is walk around. And we were like, what? But like, I get it now.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Some places when you're vlogging, you have to work to make them look cool. Split is the exact opposite. I literally just point the camera and it's dope.
Now we're gonna stop by this bakery here, get some desserts, and then head back to our van to eat them.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to our campsite. Just in time for the sunset. It's absolutely breathtaking. We have 2 different desserts to try. We got the split cake and also
Frutule, which is like a powdered sugar fried donut that is very similar to the Venetian style frittolo.
we got 2 different kinds. We got raisin and then nothing inside.
Delicious. It also has a little bit of citrus on it, so you can kind of get that citrusy taste. It's really good.
Delicious though, I like them.
All right, let's try the split cake. It also has raisins on it, what looks like some sort of nut,
Walnut.
and I think it has some sort of citrus frosting too.
Yeah, it's like a triple layered cake and it's literally called split cake after the city.
Really good.
A lot of nuts in there.
Yeah, it has a very nutty flavor. I can definitely taste the raisins in it. Kind of fruity.
It's super sweet.
I was gonna say it reminds me of carrot cake.
And just like that, our day 3 has come to an end, our full day 3 of van life. It's so nice being able to bring our home with us wherever we go and not having to unpack and pack. But as you can see, we're It's time to go to sleep. Good night. See you in the morning. A note on sleeping in this van, it was really comfortable. As long as you parked on a flat ground, which we learned the first few nights, having a queen size mattress wherever we went was pretty hard to beat.
So we're on the side of the road and we found this like little orange stand, and we've been wanting oranges for a while now, so we're gonna go check it out. We don't have any cash, do we?
Oh yeah, let's go. Random Croatian produce shop. Oh, it looks so good. Wow. Look. Voila. Voila. Oh, these smell so good. Reek, I think that orange lady was the move. Oh, juicy. Oh. So sweet. And 1 3-hour drive later, we are here in Dubrovnik. We have to catch a 20-minute bus to the city.
Welcome to Dubrovnik, the most popular city in all of Croatia.
Today we're gonna explore it. We have heard only good things, so pretty pumped.
Let's go. So to start off, we have to enter the Pile Gate, which brings us to Old Town. It was built in the 15th century and used to have a wooden drawbridge, but now it isn't. And it's pretty much the main entrance to Old Town now.
What an iconic entrance too. Like,
I know, it really is iconic. It's kind of dramatic. There are so many people here. It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
I do feel like I'm like entering a castle.
this is absolutely insane. I did like no research on Dubrovnik. I've only ever seen pictures in the past. Rika did it all. So I'm just gonna be surprised all day.
As soon as we entered Old Town, we were greeted by this amazing fountain. It's actually called Onofrio's Mountain.
Mountain or fountain?
Fountain.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's pretty big. But...
It's a mountain of a fountain. Which back in the 1400s supplied the water here from a spring 12 kilometers away. It was like a whole aqueduct system, which is super cool. And now it's just kind of there decoratively with beautiful like masks on there. And you can get water from it. It's fresh water.
We should do that. Oh, it's so nice and fresh and cold. We can drink this?
I think so. A girl was filling up her water bottle here.
It tastes good.
Oh, I bet.
Very refreshing.
Oh my word. It is so cold. That's really nice. We are now in Dubrovnik Old Town and we are gonna have some burek.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So burek is a savory pastry made with flaky dough, and then on the inside it has different toppings. In this case we got spinach, and its origins date back to the Ottoman Empire, and then it kind of spread through the Balkans. So good, delicious, savory, warm. The bread's super flaky, very similar to a croissant type consistency. The spinach is great in there. I really like it a lot.
I love how they've made it a rule here in Dubrovnik that instead of street signs, they have little lanterns with their logo on it. It's like spinach pizza with the croissant crust and tubular.
So we're kind of in the center of Old Town and there's this cool market and super fresh stuff. Like literally there's olive oil is so fresh. They don't even have like a closed
like a cap. So our first like official stop of today is going to be Rector's Palace, and we're going to try out the Dubrovnik Pass. It's €40 and then you can like get in all the museums, the wall, the palaces. And we're just going to kind of see if it's worth it. And so yeah, €80 for both of us. We're starting out with Palace. They didn't allow filming like inside the rooms, but imagine sculptures, paintings, like palace vibes.
right outside Rector's Palace, we just like walked out. There's this beautiful marina. I feel like Dubrovnik is just like great view after another, after another, after another. It's so beautiful everywhere you look.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, we just left the castle, and then now we have those white buildings with the red roof climbing into the mountains. Like, plus we have the boats here. Pretty unmatched, Dubrovnik, gotta say.
Tickets.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we were just walking through the marina, as you saw, and we saw these boats leaving. This is 15 euro each, and we're gonna like drive around the coast, see the walls from the water, drive to an island, go to beaches. Who knew we'd be on a boat today?
I did it. I'm so glad we did this though. It's so nice.
Beautiful day too. Literally such an awesome time. We like cruised around the wall and then went to Lokrum, which is an island right there that's, I guess, cursed. And now we're boating by some beaches. Such a beautiful day too. I mean, how do you not have fun on a boat?
Yeah. This was so wonderful. It was about like 40 minutes, super worth the price, 15 euro a person, just to see that whole view. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was great. Lala Puno, thank you. Thanks, bro. Bye bye. We just left the marina and we're at the Dubrovnik Cathedral, and it's huge and beautiful, like pretty much everything here in Dubrovnik. It has Baroque architecture. It seems pretty Baroque to me. Actually, it seems pretty rich. I love how tucked into like every corner of the city there are little cafes and restaurants and stuff that all look so beautiful and picturesque. Dubrovnik might be one of the most picturesque places I think I've ever been. Literally, I can point the camera in any direction and it's just breathtaking. The high buildings, the colors. Just look at those clothes. How pretty is that? These are the Jesuit stairs, which were inspired by the Spanish steps in Rome, and they famously appeared in season 5 of Game of Thrones during Cersei Lannister's walk of shame through King's Landing. Super beautiful. I love the color of all the stone here. It's so light, and it just makes for such a bright city, even in the shaded parts. And the stairs are really fun too. If you ever want a place to run stairs in Dubrovnik, you can do this.
Love, are you gonna take a picture of literally every street we stop at?
Put the picture I just took on the screen. That's nuts. It's like a camera's dream, camera's best friend. And there it is, Game of Thrones shop. Winter's coming, guys.
What?
Have you never seen Game of Thrones?
No.
That's like what they always say.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Next up, we're going to the monastery. We actually just saw a monk like feeding the birds, which was pretty cool.
Particularly, it's the restoration of the Franciscan church and monastery.
This place is gorgeous. The architecture is amazing. I wouldn't even call them windows because it's open. Everything's open, but like the arches.
Yeah, with the pillars.
And then you have the murals all along the walls, the different murals. So cool.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Yeah, the courtyard's gorgeous. I really love that there's not a lot of people here. I don't think this is a super popular tourist attraction, and I kind of love that because it's a hidden gem. Also, before we leave, crazy fact, this is actually one of the oldest pharmacies in all of Europe, operating since 1317, still operating today.
700-year-old pharmacy. Twice the age of the US.
Voila.
Voila. Here on the wall. Oh, I'm glad we did the wall. This is beautiful.
The views here are amazing. You can basically see all of Old Town right there.
This thing is so high.
Yeah, and we're reading a little bit up on it, and it's actually 2 kilometers long, or 1.2 miles, all the way around Old Town. It's really long. It probably takes about an hour or two to walk the whole circumference.
This wall, I was like, man, 40 euro, so worth it. Like, beautiful views, not only of the old town, but also the ocean. It's just like you can look in any direction and it's just gorgeous.
Freckles. Don't mess with her, she's sleeping.
Next up is Konova Nava, which is a restaurant here in Dubrovnik, and we're gonna get a couple more awesome Croatian dishes. I guess if you make us.
So wine is very popular here in Croatia. There are many vineyards throughout the entire area, and I actually have the house wine, which comes from Korčula, one of the islands in Dalmatia, and particularly it's Poship wine, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is the type of grape that they grow there.
The waiter said it should be sweet.
It's definitely sweet. Kind of reminds me of like a Riesling. I really love it, actually, and it's cold.
Obligatory pinky up. Cheers. It's very sweet. It's not bitter. It's very smooth. Ah, voila.
The dish I'm trying is pasta cotta. It is super popular here, and it's often referred to as the queen of Croatian cuisine. It's a beef stew. So basically the beef is marinated in vinegar and garlic, and then it's braised for hours in a rich sauce, and it's traditionally served with gnocchi. It's originated in the Dalmatia area, which we are at, so local. Oh my word, the meat cuts so easy. I'm gonna try one with the meat, the sauce, and the gnocchi. That is delicious. Savory, rich. I love the gnocchi. It's kind of like a really thick potato, because gnocchi is potato based, and they're kind of like fried or baked in some way. What a comfort dish. The sauce is really rich.
Because of the Italian roots here in Croatia, Italy is literally right across the Adriatic from Croatia. I'm gonna have some more risotto. That is so good. Amazing sauce. There's so many vegetables. The seasoning and garnish right on top just adds to it. It's so warm. But I just wanted to talk about how lovely our experiences have been in Croatia. This country is amazing. It has awesome food, awesome things to do, wonderful people. I just don't have any complaints.
Buza Bar, which is this amazing cliffside bar that's right outside of the walls of Old Town.
And they have cliff jumping.
It's so fun. You've definitely done bigger cliffs than this and have been fine.
That helps. All right, I'll see you on the other side.
3, 2, 1,
Go!
Woo! Nice. Perfect.
Woohoo! You did it!
Because it was built on that cliff, there's so many spots for cliff diving. And just like cliff bars. It's so dope. Freaking beautiful too. The sun's like about to go down. So fun. Pretty scary, but I know if I stand up there too long, I'm gonna psych myself out, so I just had to go.
Yes! Gelato! So common here because we're so close to Italy and it looks delicious. There's like gelaterias everywhere. I'm gonna try the cookie.
Yeah, we got cookie and then pistachio.
Yeah. Cold, creamy, and delicious.
I'm gonna get like a lick with both cookies and pistachio. So good. Hey, buddy. Yeah. You're a cutie. You're a cutie kitty. A final note, van life in Croatia is an absolute dream. We cannot recommend it highly enough. Croatia has the second most campsites in Europe, so you never have to worry about finding somewhere to sleep. There's beautiful surprises around every corner, and just honestly everything about this trip made it one of our favorites.
Alrighty, as we are crossing the border between Croatia and our next country, we wanted to end the video here. And quick reminder, if you're interested in having an experience like ours with Vancation Adria, click the link below in the description.
Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.